Hi, this is David Bruce Leonard from the Earth Medicine Institute here in Eugene, Oregon. And I'm walking through the middle of the city and I'm astounded at the variety of different medicinal and edible plants that are everywhere, as well as the fruit trees, which seem to be planted everywhere here in Eugene. And it seems as if anyone, if they're hungry, can just go and pick fruit off the trees. And there's an interesting find right along the gutter there. It's a Taraxacum, a dandelion, which is used as an alterative, a blood cleanser, and a diuretic for bladder infections, mastitis. And then a small clump of usnea sitting there, which is used as an immune tonic and an immune stimulant, particularly for lung infections. And here is yarrow. Yarrow is used for stopping bleeding. The Latin name Achillea is named after the god Achilles, and it's used also to break a sweat for colds and flus, and used as for divination with the I Ching. And here is cat's ear, Hypochorus. Pretty ubiquitous in this area, and a really, really good wild edible. Ah, there we go. These are Oregon grape, used as a strong antibacterial, extremely bitter, and also as a digestive tonic to stimulate gastric secretions. Here are some bamboo that's obviously been planted. Some species of bamboo are used in lung infections, particularly bronchitis with thick yellow phlegm, and also for fevers. You have to be sure to process this because some bamboos are toxic and very, very difficult on the body. And here's a shepherd's purse, an oxytocin synergist used to stop bleeding for gout and in delivering babies. And here's some mullein, really large example of it growing right by the sidewalk, probably planted, but there's a lot of this naturalized in the area. Used to moisten the lungs for cough, excellent for smoker's cough, and makes a really good oil with garlic for ear inflammation. Here are some longleaf plantains right next to some Prunella vulgaris, some xiaokutsao. And here's some laukahi, some plantago major, right next to some cat's ear. And here is, I believe, some kind of crepus. There seems to be a lot of species of this here. They tend to have long tap roots, and which reportedly stabilize blood sugar. And right next to it, it looks like some kind of rubus species, and it looks like an invasive blackberry. And here's a small group of oxalis. Looks like Oxalis corniculata. This sorrel, the wood sorrel, used as a sedative by the Chinese and as a alterative or blood cleanser in Western herbalism, and used topically in Hawaii for injuries, bruises, and sprains. And here's the Sonchus, a sow thistle, right next to what is a rather unusual sight here in Eugene, which is trash on the road. But it is right next to a ginkgo branch, ginkgo biloba branch that has fallen down. And as I look up, I see huge ginkgo tree And right here is wild carrot or Queen Anne's lace. Looks like a volunteer. Used as an emmenagogue to bring on menstruation. Used as I believe as a diuretic. The leaves are edible, the flowers are edible, and the first year taproots, I believe, are edible too. And here is a wild lettuce. Used as I believe as a drug in some quarters, as an intoxicant drug. It's an Asteraceae. Walking along here, you come across some nasturtium, tropeleum. This looks like it was planted, but a really tasty edible, antibacterial. And right next to it, it looks like a passiflora vine, a passion flower vine, which are used as sedatives. It's really lovely here. Eugene is a college town. Very relaxed atmosphere. Lots of very friendly people. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in Oregon, but I'm sure looking forward to spending more time here. And I'm actually very surprised at how many plants are familiar here, how many plants I recognize.